Hey now. My trade is directed towards Arnima, beyond Markarth. The road is rough and I always need a hand with the supplies. Care to jump on? Grand. We'll set off immediately then, before these foods spoil.
Look! Bakur!
Be on your guard. Look, over there, that man's gasping for life. I'm not going any further until you find out what's going on. Hey now, I'm just a merchant. I try to avoid spilled blood. Besides, what else am I paying you for? We'll meet again. Those witchmen in the tower, they ambushed us when we were changing shifts. Won the divide. Get them to send men, please.
Another fleshling assails us. The king will have his towers, he will have his subjects, and he will have your head. The Dark Mother assures this. The maggot comes forth.
Hey now. For the love of Mara. They weren't Forsworn, mate. I wish they had been. These madmen make the Forsworn seem like children. These lot are much worse. I'm surprised you haven't heard of the Witchmen. Their reputation is known throughout High Rock. I guess Skyrim has its own problems. It's only been very recently that they've become this morbid, though. But enough of that for now. I have goods to deliver. You should head over to Morosa at the Divide. She's the governor up there. Tell her what happened here. And cheers for the help. We'll meet again. We'll meet again.
Stop wasting my time. Getting out of the Reach before things turn sour for my kind. Many of my brethren have the same feeling of another disaster approaching. My father told me of the pogrom he survived in his day. Such a terrible story that I hope that I or my family never has to experience one ourselves. Safe travels.
Need something?
Yeah?
Hold up. Haven't seen you up here before. What's your business? Witchman? Bloody Mara. Never thought they would get this close. Okay, you can go through to Morosa. Tell her everything. For the sake of the Reach.
Don't cause any trouble now.
Heard the news from Skyrim. They say that Ulfric was captured and killed.
He wasn't killed. A dragon came to rescue him.
A dragon? You're mad, brother! Besides, the dragons hated us back then. They would hate us now. Time doesn't mend grudges.
Aye, you can say that again. Hate makes you miss the good things in life, like good meat. Hello? Get on with it. Dull and miserable, as per usual. I've been thinking of heading back to Skyrim, just to see the sun in all its glory again.
Something you need? Got evicted from my home in Whiterun for running a skooma ring. Of course, none of that was true, but my neighbors thought otherwise. With little septum or assets, I packed up and moved out here. Very cheap land and even cheaper food because of the trade that runs straight through. Get on with it! Aye, it is to some. But we're in luck that it always rains in this forsaken dump. All my crops get ample amounts of water, and they love it. I see you. Sit out of here. Till next week. Get out of here.
Something you need? No!
No? Parkour!
Hey now.
Get on with it. You all right?
Hello? Get on with it. And you are? What affair do you have with me? Speak quickly. Oh, this is grim news. Well, thank you for telling me in advance of my own guards. It was only a matter of time before they spilled further east. We'll have the guard there as soon as possible. But for you, are you interested in some coin? We need someone to talk to us. Nothing more pleasing to a mercenary than gold. Well, we need you to talk to a man called Khaos down in Arnima. He trains the scouts there. Not a risky task, just a word from him about the current happenings. Be careful on the road. There's more trouble than help out there. May the Reach show you mercy.
I've heard the news from the council that his seat in Arnima may be put into question.
You heard correct.
What's the matter?
Because he and his guards are demanding more gold from the merchants while also becoming more aggressive.
Got something on your mind?
They're better than thugs. And that little lord does nothing but encourage it. I
Cat got your tongue.
despise that unsightly man. Every conversation with him is extremely unpleasant.
What's the matter?
His paranoia also makes it so we can't have any of our
Yes?
own in that town to keep an eye on him.
Talk to me.
I have a missionary within the temple down there. He shares whispers with me on occasion.
What's the matter?
If you need consoling on this, you only need to ask. If I may beg
What's
my
the matter?
pardon, I shall return to servicing this temple.
Very well. Make a prayer that nothing terrible arises from this disorder.
What's the matter?
It's good to have the gods
Hey now.
listening in times like this.
What's the matter?
Hey now. Be on your guard.
Got something on your mind? All right then.
Hello? Yes, just came in. A werebear within the cave far from here. I'll mark the location on your map. Taking care of the spiteful bastards who harass these lands by sending eager mercenaries out to meet them. You could say I run a charity for the kingdom. I've always got contacts coming in, so don't be afraid to stop by and ask. The Reach has never had a day without blood. May the Reach show mercy on
Something you need.
Make a prayer. You're eager to be my student? Very well. As someone who serves in the light of the Nine, it is to be expected. The matter is light for someone that possesses your skills, though. I'm in need of a particular sap belonging to a Spriggan matron, and I think just one belonging to a lesser. I'm in need of this because, with the help of the other priests, we may be able to concoct some immunity for the pox that spills in from the west. The plague that's left the states of the west stricken, mostly just claiming the poor, but has been seeping up into nobility. The pox was sighted among those witchmen, lifeless along the road towards Evermore. We don't know if it's of natural or Daedric origin. It seems to strike hardest with the children and the elderly. A handful of the young died within Arnima just last month. Fantastic. The matron is being sighted just below the Nord's Inn on the north side of the bridge, with other Spriggans lurking just beyond.
Hey now.
Fresh news for the hardy folk of the Divide. Horrific doom befalls the hamlet of Sabbath, torn to shreds by vile magic. It has been overtaken by death, or should I say, undeath. Hear ye, hear ye. The Witchman raid leaves Evermore's eastern border exposed like a fair maiden's hip. The Imperial Watchtower's garrison butchered entirely. More and more ships trouble the waters of Alek Bay every day as corsairs from Hammerfell continue to ravage our coasts. The orcs still lurk in the countryside, and they are out for blood. Remain within the city walls, or at least don't travel alone. The latest flood devastated the settlement of Forlorn. Bad news for travelers. The village's inn is now serving nobody but fish. The affliction threatens to engulf the Reach, as there have been countless sightings and cases of the infected all over the region. The ancient curse's echo grows louder as the undead guardians of Grey Belmore begin to stray farther from their dark fortress. If your journey takes you past Grey Belmore, do not tarry, or do if your fighting prowess permits. There's been much talk about dragons returning to Skyrim. Must be the Nord festival season of need again. Hear ye, hear ye! It is at last possible to reunite with your friends from the east. Assuming you sad sacks had any, the war in Skyrim is over! The Imperials emerged could that mean that Talos worship is only a step from complete eradication? Sorry, that's all the news for today. Hello?
You alright? Make yourself busy. You don't need me to tell you that. Just look around. Seems as though the gods are trying to wash away this city as well as all the other humans. And I hear you can get your tongue cut off for having your words traced so close to treason. But I shouldn't fool you. You just speak of what your eyes first come to see. The truth is, the Lord is laying spite on anyone he deems wrong. The people within these walls used to have pride and community. Now apathy and tension permeate the air. Some have taken their own lives. If you've been sent by Evermore, tell them we need help. If it's not the Lord that will be our undoing, it's the countless other evils lurking near. We're in need of someone to check up on what those scoundrels are up to, north of the town. Many of our scouts are already occupied on other targets. If you think you can keep tabs on a group of people without being seen, or compromising information, then you might be the person we need. Great. You'll find a suitable vantage point just south of their camp. Those thugs can always be tempted by coin if things turn ugly.
Get on with it!
Get on with it. Something you need. He can very well bring our town down with his if he doesn't come to his senses. I'll have to make word with the council to see what can be done. Your deeds are appreciated. Make yourself feel welcome atop our bridge. The head of the Imperial Embassy, Drago, needs someone as disciplined as you. Make sure to pay them a visit. Seems they're going to make a push against the Orsimer who raised their outpost. Your help could make the difference. Till next we meet.
Something you need? Hello?